Welcome back to the Unenlightened Generalists. My name is Odin Halverson. Today, I'm going to delve deep into the strange and murky realms of information, knowledge, and wisdom. While these concepts are intertwined, understanding their distinct management can revolutionize the way we approach learning and our personal development. Imagine data as symbols or signs representing stimuli or signals. Information is inferred from data and has been infused with some sort of meaning or purpose. And knowledge is a little harder to define, so I'm actually going to steal a definition from the scholar Danny Wallace. Knowledge is a fluid mix of framed experience, values, contextual information, expert insight, and grounded intuition that provides an environment and framework for evaluating and incorporating new experiences and information. It originates and is applied in the minds of knowers. In organizations, it often becomes embedded not only in documents and repositories, but also in organizational routines, processes, practices, and norms. Now, these elements, though seemingly distinct, are really deeply interconnected. A lot of what people think of as PKM is actually just information management, and that focuses on collecting, storing, and retrieving data that has meaning. But in contrast, knowledge management synthesizes this data, this information, into tangible insights rooted in experiences and probably reworked into something that can be shared. Even more ephemeral, though, is the concept of wisdom, which may just be the most important outcome of introducing yourself into PKM. The quest to capture personal knowledge isn't new. From ancient philosophers to the commonplace books of the 17th and 18th centuries, humans have always sought to organize their insights. If we were to fast forward to the 1990s, you'll find that knowledge management emerges as a really key player in the business world, focusing on organizational improvement. But what about personal knowledge management? In today's digital age, managing our personal knowledge effectively can be a really powerful tool for self-betterment. Now, unlike organizational knowledge management, the personal approach puts our individual needs at the forefront, aiming to enhance our personal development as human beings. So I want to start this discussion off by exploring the SEI Model, a framework developed by Ikujiro Nanaka, which was pivotal in exploring how knowledge flows within organizations. SEI stands for socialization, externalization, combination, and internalization. It outlines the journey of knowledge as it transforms and circulates within an organization, moving from tacit to explicit forms and then back again. Now, this process isn't actually linear, but cyclical, ensuring that knowledge is continuously created and then shared. Each stage of the SEI model plays a critical role. Now, Nanaka believed that this model could help organizations foster the sharing of tacit knowledge in order to create an emergence of explicit or easily shared knowledge. Now, socialization is about sharing tacit knowledge through experiences. After that, externalization transforms this tacit knowledge into explicit contexts, often through metaphors. A combination then allows the exchange of explicit knowledge, which is recontextualized into new forms. And then lastly, there's a process of internalization that converts this explicit knowledge back into tacit knowledge through experiential learning. Now, one of Nanaka's key insights is the contextual nature of knowledge creation. And it all begins with sharing tacit meaning through dialogue, which allows it to transform into knowledge products within an organization. And this knowledge becomes valuable to an organization when it can improve the organization, leading to its sharing and integration into the organizational knowledge base. Now, while SECI primarily focuses on organizational knowledge, its principles are incredibly relevant to personal knowledge management as well. The transition from explicit to tacit knowledge isn't just for organizations, it's crucial for individuals too. Incorporating a social mechanism in your PKM process is essential, as the growth of knowledge from tacit to explicit may require a social context. All right, so let's discuss the DIKW hierarchy, which is a concept that's shaped our understanding of how knowledge itself might be structured. The DIKW hierarchy suggests a structured relationship between data, information, knowledge, and then wisdom, where each component builds upon the previous one. Now, while this hierarchy lacks a single originator, it's been a topic of interest since the early 20th century and was possibly even inspired by a T.S. Eliot poem. Now, critics, however, argue that this model oversimplifies the complex nature of knowledge transformation. Scholars like Michael Polanyi, whose work was responsible for exploring and popularizing the concept of tacit knowledge, had little interest in the very idea of managing knowledge in the first place. He might even have considered the very idea to be a bit nonsensical. Wherever we're tempted to oversimplify things, we should remember what he wrote in his book, The Tacit Dimension, that it is impossible to account for the nature and justification of knowledge by a series of strictly explicit operations. So perhaps then it's better to explore alternative frameworks, such as the knowledge life cycle, which suggests a more fluid transition between data, information, and knowledge. And yet, one of the most intriguing aspects of the DIKW framework is the concept of wisdom. Now, wisdom's elusive nature and the challenge it poses to PKM researchers might stem from the business-centric focus of the 1990s, which, I argue, prioritized organizational value creation over individual self-betterment. Understanding wisdom, I think, is crucial for a holistic view of knowledge management, and I might even argue that the creation of wisdom is the ultimate purpose of PKM. Information and knowledge management, particularly within the context of personal knowledge management, is ripe with the complexity of interbeing, of the environment and the experiencer acting upon one another, the steersman behind the meaning of cybernetics, the influencer who is likewise influenced by all that he touches. Personal knowledge management, as a field of study and practice, stands at the intersection of ancient and modern theories of information, knowledge, human wisdom itself. And in truth, PKM might not even be the right term. In a way, those who delve holistically into PKM are wisdom seekers, philosophers in an old and active sense of the word, lovers of knowledge, seekers of truth. As we look to the future, the evolution of PKM theories and practices will undoubtedly continue to be influenced by technological advancements like AI, societal changes, and, one may hope, an emphasis on lifelong learning and self-improvement. However, the core principles that I've been discussing, such as the importance of social context and knowledge sharing, the reflective nature of personal knowledge systems, the quest for a deeper understanding beyond mere information collection, will remain central to our understanding of how individuals can manage and enhance their personal knowledge landscapes. This exploration today has only been a sketch of the vast landscape of knowledge and information management theories, but I do hope that it serves as a call to further reflection for those of you exploring this topic, especially for the first time. There is such a vast potential in harnessing these theories for your self-betterment using PKM techniques to encourage in yourself a more thoughtful, intentional, and reflective approach to life. As we navigate the complexities of the information age, the principles and practices of PKM offer a pathway, not just to managing the deluge of data, but transforming it into meaningful knowledge and ultimately into wisdom. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video today. Please subscribe to the Unenlightened Generalists and like this video to show your support. If you would like me to explore some specific area of PKM in the future, just leave a comment and let me know what you find exciting about this broad area of study and practice. All right, bye for now.